Well, it looks like we're live now. How's the sound? Hold on, Grandpa. No, I'm seeing on YouTube, but the audio is so bad right now. Yes, sir. Audio sounds like a tin can. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. It sounds like it sounds like a tin can right now. It should just be a default. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this time. What the fuck is that flying next to that? How do we control? Yeah, how do we control? I gotta get another set. This is much better. That's fucking fine. I hope everyone uses that. That was the problem. Okay, that's the problem. What the fuck?
Also, I guess I'm just gonna make like holes
Yeah,
for
that fixed it.
materials.
I fixed it. I don't know why it's so fucky. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Now we're not clipping anymore. Alright.
Although the thing is, like, when I'm like usually, like, I solve problems in my sleep, but, like, it interrupts my sleep. Like, I wake up in the middle of the night thinking about the problem over and over again. Like, it's actually, like, yeah, I never get good sleep, like, if I'm doing that.
Yeah. Alright, so today we're gonna make a... We're gonna make something. So... Let's see.
Yeah, but it's like, if you use one of these techniques, you wake up in the middle of the night with the answer, thus disturbing your sleep. That just happened.
Okay. Oh my god, this is so slow. Oh, it's because it's nighttime.
Oh, this is not working. Okay. Yeah, I just don't like this. This has to be redone. This is stupid.
Power.
Subspace. I mean, no, I don't really like that.
Alright, large print pair.
Let's see.
And then I need a large platform.
Whoops.
How long does this take to research? Is this bar?
And it's like lights it up, and like everything you can find is just like positive stuff about the technique. Like this person is talking about how they had aphantasia, and then they like literally learned to see images through.
Sounds like a win to me. Oh, we did the take a bite thing. Oh, we got a QTRTC?
It's just not working. It's like nothing's just
What?
working right now.
Wait, I'm confused.
Oh my god. Nothing works, dude. Why does nothing work?
Oh,
Do we have enough for the furnace?
oh no, we have to complete this. What is that?
So the first thing that I want to do. Sorry, I had to leave the call. I want to make a new shell. So I don't like fucking Bash. Just don't like Bash, man. Really don't like Bash. So we're making a new shell. Fixing my Linux system. So we're just gonna call this, I don't know, there should be a series. Fixing Linux. Right, we're just gonna do this shit. Right. We're gonna cover some flaws on Linux and fix that. So yeah, so you know, I don't like a lot of things about Linux. Let me go ahead and show you. So, alright, this is like really autistic. So, where is it? I don't remember what I called it. Anyways, there's like a bunch of problems with Linux. It's like you have dot files, and it's like dot files are kind of a separate thing than regular files. Like in the sense that you can't just say this. So this only matches to the star matches to all non-dot files. So you have to say this and you have to say this if you really want to mean all files, and I don't like that. But there's a thing called the dot glob, so actually you just have to change that, and that fixes it. But I want a shell that you don't have to configure. Things just work the way that they should work, like the way I believe they should work. So I don't want want dot globs, so I don't like dot globs. Just star should match to everything. Even better than star, what if we just had like regex? Regex might be better. I don't know, maybe regex would be interesting. Like what if I wanted to say yeah. Right? Anyways, I'm just writing shit down that I think like star should just match everything. What else? We're not gonna do this. I want to be able to navigate my file system easier. So the thing, I like this tool called Brute. It's really nice. So Brute is really cool. Look at this. You can just go in folders and like edit files and things. It's just really nice. Like, this is a nice way of going around the file system. Like it's really nice, and we can search. We can search for anything. Like how about like drum? Yeah, we just go in there. We have all the albums just like that. But it's almost kind of arbitrary, because it's like, look up here. You have the directory, and then you have the SSD storage percentage. You just have all these indicators that don't really come from anything but one person's decision. So I think it would be nicer to just like, you can just view this information agnostically. Like you have this information, and it's like, what do you do with it? So you have all this information, you have all these directories, and it's like, okay, just show me the directories, and then there will be like a set of commands to just do something with said directory. So it will be kind of like a skim. So imagine I just skim, and then I could say like, I take this, and then I could say like CD or something, and that will take me to it. Or I could say like MPV, or I could say like folder MPV, and this will open MPV in the folder. Or I could say, I don't know. Point is, I just want to have everything, right? This is actually faster if you do this. FD is faster, right? So you FD, and then you FD skim. You skim the FD. Skimming the FD is faster. We have desktop. So I kind of just want to be able to navigate that way. I think that'd be really nice. But the thing is, you can't actually, as far as I know, you can't CD using commands. So I can't write a program that CDs me to another directory. And I could be wrong, but I've tried. Like, I've tried writing a Lua program that just... Our Lua program that all it does is spawn the CD command. And I think that's the reason you can't do it, because it's spawning a new... It's like forking a not forking, it's like spawning a new process. So it's not actually... It's not calling CD from our process. So when we say this, and the reason we're back and we're up a directory is because we actually CD'd up a directory in our process, right? So I want a shell that just operates like this by default. So that's what I'm looking for. And honestly, I think brute is a very, very good kind of example of how it could be. Except without, you know, of course, we want to do it without these arbitrary things. But brute is like, it's pretty nice, it's pretty elegant. Just be a little bit more elegant. And then we'd have it. So I want something like brute. Okay, so and I want it to be the default. I just want to open this up, and just like that, like just open up this shit, and we're in, right? So I have this thing called cache. So cache is a normal shell that I've tried creating. And the goal of cache is to actually eliminate the... I kind of want to change the semantics for file extensions. So it's kind of controversial. Okay, so I think one of the worst things about Linux is a shebang, whatever you call it, the shebangs. So if we go to our local bin, let's take a look. This is a big no-no. This is a big no-no. So if you're doing any of this stuff, you should not do that. You should just not do that, right? Because like, what is the point of the content of the file? It's to represent what that file is about. It represents the language, right? All this text speaks the language of what the file is. This is a Lua file, right? That's what the file extension is for. And I don't agree with file extensions, but I think like at least it's enough. Like, it's enough just to say that, okay, it's a Lua file. I shouldn't have to define it here as well. And it's like, this is a Linux specific thing. This doesn't actually mean anything fundamentally, right? So I don't like that. So you have a file, you have this idea of a file, and you have file content, and you have a file name. You have a file, like, extension, whatever you want to call it. So this is cache as a Lua file. And it has, the content is this stuff, right? This is all the content. Not this. This should not be content. But it is. It is and it shouldn't be. So we're gonna stop shebangs. And we need a shell. We need to have a shell that promotes not using shebangs. Right, so... And not only that, I want to get rid of file extensions as well. I really do. But I don't think that's going to happen for now. So, for the time being, we're going to get rid of shebangs, and we are going to use file extensions. Right, so all of these, they're going to have a file extension. At least now they're not using shebangs, but they're all bash, which explains why they don't need one. But yeah, you know, I just want to lint. So I feel like everything's kind of dirty right now. I need to lint everything. Like some things have file extensions, some things don't. You know, I just don't like a lot of things on my system right now, and I think I could clean it up. And the first step to doing that is probably to have a better shell that supports this behavior by default. So we need star should match everything. Okay. We also need like no more shebangs at all. In fact, I want us to get penalized if we do use it. We should get penalized for using it. So it should give us some kind of message if we run a program that has a shebang inside of the file. It should be like, no, you shouldn't do that. Like, you're using shebangs, you're stupid. Right. What else? I mean, just like make it easy to navigate the system, right? Make it easier to navigate the system. Yeah, let me capitalize this, right? And yeah. Like, just, okay, look at this, right? I want to open a project directory. So, okay, what do I know? So, what do I know about my file system? What do I know about the things that are on my file system? Like, okay, I recall like some Audacity projects. Like, oh, what was that one music project I was working on? Oh, it's like JDL 1998 batch, right? I just say what I know, right? So I'm taking, okay, 1998 batch Audacity or something. Okay, oh, there it is, right there. Like, it just pops up, right? None of this having to like navigate a directory, you know, iteratively, right? I mean, I could do that, or I could just be like, oh, fonts, games, servers. Oh, which one is it? It's like, oh, it's projects. No, it's not even project. It's like, I don't even fucking know, right? I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking for, because it's all too arbitrary. So look at, so it's an archive. It's an archive, right? Wouldn't have guessed that. Archive, Audacity, remix, 1998 batch. Dilla, 1998 batch, right? So it's that one, right? So, like, sure, that works, but isn't it nicer to just... It's nicer to not remember everything before it, but just to remember what it is. Just remember what it is for what it's for. Okay, I have an idea, like... Okay, CPM renderer, right? Okay, CPM renderer. Look, like, holy shit, it's right there. It's just there. It's just there, guys, so... And what? So I should be able to say CPM renderer and, like, open. Like, imagine this, open CPM renderer. And it just puts me there. It CDs me there. Right there. I don't have to think about anything. And let's say, like, oh, what if it matches to like the matrix.lua for some reason, or main.lua, right? What if it matches to any one of these files? Well, it's still relevant, right? Because these all are in the same folder. So if I say open, so here's kind of the thing, right? It's like open should have one meaning. So does open refer to opening a file, or does it refer to opening a folder? Or is it the case that it depends on the contexts? Like if I call it on a folder versus calling it on a file, are the contexts different? So should this open the program? Should this execute the program? Or should this just CDS to a folder? And I don't know. That's a good question. I think just each verb should have its own meaning. So if I want to open something to a folder, it'll just open it to its folder. So if I call it on this folder, it's going to see, so let's just say, for example, CD. It's going to CD me to this folder. And if I CD on a file, it's just going to CD me to where that file is. I don't know. I don't really know what should happen. I think it would be nice if it just put you where the file was. Right, so it's just going to CD me into here. So any one of these, if I CD into any one of these, it's going to put me in the same place. It's just going to put me in this folder, CPM render v2.0. So yeah, okay. So we just write it, and it just puts us there. None of this having to like navigate folders and directories and shit. It's just all there. And it's like it only loses meaning once you forget about it. So just don't forget about it. Right? So like everything that you're conscious of will kind of exist on your file system. Like, oh, like that one CPM render. Oh, well, here it is. But I don't know. If I forgot about v3.0.1, then it wouldn't exist. I don't know. But I just want to be able to navigate my system better. And let's see. Let me check the quality real quick. Well, then it wouldn't exist. Okay. Looks like it's working good. So, okay. So we have the cache.python. Right, so we're gonna edit this cache.python. It's in Python for now. It's fine. Like, it works. I don't like Python, but hey, it works. And yeah, I mean, just like that, right? So we're gonna run cache. So we're in cache right now, and we're gonna run ls. I think we have ls. We don't have cd. So we have cd, right? Because cd isn't actually a command. cd isn't actually a program that's on your computer. cd is a syntax. Change directory. Right? So we have bin, which has all of our programs. And then you have like syntax. You have like built-in bash commands. So cd is one of those. Right, so if we just say cd, like you can't say which cd, right? No cd, right? There's no cd in any of these, but you can say which. You can say which zzz. You can say which Firefox, right? But which cd isn't a thing, right? Because it's not actually a program. So cd isn't a program. It's not a it's not a binary. So man, I hate Python. This is disgusting. This is like really disgusting. This is disgusting. Like, this code is really fucking just awful. I don't remember why we have to do this lock file as well. Let's do it. Yeah, okay, so this is kind of convoluted. I want to clean this up a little bit. So we delete the lock when we end the program for some reason. So let's open cache. And let's go ahead and check this log file. What is this log file called? Cache.lock. And then if we quit cache, it's still there. Okay. I have no idea what it does. I don't know what this does. Why do we need to check if it's locked? If it's not locked, then we create the lock. I don't like this get is. Whatever, if not locked. I know it's a verb. It's a verb despite not being a verb. But create a lock. If not locked, create the lock. And we run bash. Oh. I see. So this is for running profile. That's all it's for. So let's just call this like step run profile, or just like do run profile. And then we just do this stuff. Do run profile. I don't know. See, I don't know what we should call this. Try profile. Right, and then I don't know. I really don't know. Whatever. How does this shit work again? Dude, I don't know Python, fuck. Yeah. So just like that. So in here, we're just gonna put our shit. Yeah, so I just want to be able to navigate the system better. So, okay. We're gonna have a few built-in commands. We're gonna have another one. So let's say like ls. Actually, no. ls is an actual thing. So what should we do? Let's see how it operates right now. So if we go into cache.python, be ls, okay, it'd be sk. Be sk. Be sk. We get an error. sk. Oh boy. sk. That's really weird. Wow, that's really interesting. So we can't run those commands for some reason. Block path. Can we not do that? Oh. Interesting. So the operation is not permitted. Why is it owned by root? Oh, fuck. I see. I see. So... Yeah, so it's running it when we run it for the first time, it runs the profile, invokes profile, and we kind of don't want it to do that. Right. I think I'm using this for when we use cache as our main shell, as our system-wide shell. So when you use change shell, then you can change the shell to cache. And I think the reason for that was because when we run commands by default, it's going to run in the shell that you're using. And all of these commands are written for, I mean, literally every single one of these are written for bash. Right, these are all bash. Right, and that's problematic because they need to be in cache. Either they need to be in cache or cache has to run them in bash. So we need cache to run them in bash. If there's no extension, then they'll just run it in bash. Like, that's what we should be doing. So I don't think we actually need to try the profile. And let me just make sure we're not doing any other lock stuff anywhere else in this code. Yeah, so we don't want this delete lock either. Yep, okay. So now let's try running this. And, right, so we're just going to try this. Cache. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Now, these aren't working. The FD is not working, and I think SK is not working. And there's an exec format error. And we'll go ahead and see what that's about. And I don't know why we're doing OS stuff. So let's go ahead and print what the executor and the arguments are. We do sk, and it looks like home Jeff local bin sk. Ah, okay. So here's why. Because we're running local bin sk with the arguments of home Jeff.local bin sk. Right, because the arguments, command line arguments are so fucked up. It pisses me off, bro. Command line arguments are so fucked up on operating systems. But the first argument is always the path to the file. So that's why we do that. And this is going to run sk with this argument. And this doesn't seem to work for some reason. We have an exec error. I can't remember what that means. So exec error. Right, and exec v. Right, this is execute a file system call. Given the path and the arguments. So this is like the most explicit one. Exec p. Yeah, this is yeah, a path. Yeah, like a path and args. Just exec. What do you do? Exec v is nice. So what happens when you do this? An argument which was not specified. Okay. What if? Let's do this. Okay, so we just don't want any arguments, so we just do that's empty. So what argument? What is it? What is that argument? No, this is supposed to be arguments, for fuck's sake. You get a error. Yeah, it's empty, right? So okay. That's really interesting. So these all work. Yeah. So, oh, look at that. Oh! Okay, just do that. Now we can do cache. We run cache inside cache inside cache, and now we're gonna have all these caches. We should have a bunch of caches, right? Exit, 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 exit. Oh, there we go. Oh! So, still it's not really working for a reason that I don't know. I think this has to do with potentially exec format error. It's because we're not using shebangs. So actually fd should be fd.bash. Right, because it doesn't know what the fuck it's supposed to be opened in. So we get that. So the executor is going to be in SK or FD. FD. No. Sorry. It's going to be SK, for example. So we're going to open SK. We're launching the SK file with SK, when we should be opening the SK file with bash. So that makes perfect sense why we get an exact format error. That makes perfect sense. Right? So actually, this might be related to why we can't say FTL. Yeah, we get an exact format error because we override the ls. So our ls is not actually ls. Check this out. We're using local bin ls, right? Because we're saying ls is actually this. Because I don't use dot files, by the way, so that's another thing. We're not using dot files. No dot files. I don't like dot files, so we're not doing that. I completely rid my system 100% of dot files. There's no concept. I have 0 dot files. Just kidding. I have a few of them. But I don't have a bash RC. I mean, I have like a few of them, but most of my configuration is straight in here. I just override the command by I just put a version of that command in local bin, and I point it to the actual command with whatever arguments I want to push to it, whatever default arguments. So like, I mean, like ls is just to bin ls with color at default with all, and then every other argument after that. So shows colors and don't hide any dot files. As in like private files. Don't hide any private files. So Yeah, that makes sense. Gotcha. Okay, so this is working. This cache.python is working then. Fuck, didn't mean to close that. Right, so we're in cache. FD, FDL. It's not gonna work. FD, VDF, VFD, VDF, VFD. So we need to rename these. We need to give all of them. We need to give all of these a .bash extension. All the ones without an extension should have .bash. Right, so cac mock p. Mock p. Yeah, that has to have an extension also. These all just need to have extensions, right? So, except for the binaries. A binary format. No, not that. So, we're just gonna do this the stupid way. Rename all files in my directory which don't have an extension to have the .bash extension. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so just like that, we've just fixed these up. So we didn't rename all of them. Didn't rename all of them. Whoops. Yeah, so let's go ahead and open cache again. We're just gonna find, we're gonna do ls, page top, we're gonna do image top, we're gonna do rclone. Clone's gonna give us an error because we haven't actually migrated it. So we're getting a call. Moshi moshi. Hi. Ah, でもなんか卒業してないんですね。大学。はい、すいません。はい、バイバイ。Okay, I don't know what that was about. Okay, someone's asking me for work. So, point is, right? We gotta convert all these over to Bash. Except some of these aren't really bash. Some of these are actually like executables. Some of these are just proper executable files. So the proper executable files should be elf. This should just be .elf. So we're gonna have .elf files, I think. We're gonna have bash. We're gonna have elf, but we don't have a thing like we don't have elf, right? So I don't know. Like we're not gonna have elf, right? But whatever. We're gonna move MV to MV for the time being. And I really have to be careful not to override anything. Like ls and ls.bash. Okay. So we just fucking destroyed our ls command. And fd. We have 110 things in here. If this lowers, that means we fucked up. Okay, we still have 110 things in here. Look at that. We didn't fuck up, right? Okay, good. So now all of our stuff is converted to .bash. This isn't really right because some of these things are actually just executable files that shouldn't have an extension at all. We will learn, like, we'll realize that later because it's just going to break a bunch of things, but it's fine. Like, it's fine if it breaks for a little bit. Like, it's fine as long as we know it's broken, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to open... Oh, fuck off. Something happened. Okay, we're getting like an infinite loop or something. We're getting like an infinite loop. Alright, I don't really know what that was about. Oh! Because Olama is not a bash file, right? Olama is not bash. Olama is an elf. This is an executable. So, that's an example of how we know things are going to fuck up, right? Because this is, yeah, because we're not supposed to run bash on executable files, so. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna open our cache and we're gonna say empty. And we're gonna say ls. Look at ls is broken, and we're gonna go to cache, and ls is not gonna be broken. Ls, like we have colors now, we have syntax highlighting. Whatever you want to call it. We have colors, right? Oh fuck, we don't even have tab. Just look at this, guys. I mean, like, look at this. And we gotta move client. Oh man, I really want autocomplete. Ugh, we're not gonna have autocomplete for a while. Fuck, it's fine. We'll lint all this out later. It's fine. So we have all these bash files. Okay, rclone. Which rclone? Yeah, wait. That is not right. That's fine. So okay. So we have all these files. This isn't even gonna work. We don't even have pipes.
My god, we don't even have pipes, man. You don't have pipes. Are you serious?
I'm not sure if this is gonna be worth it. But we're gonna get this shit done. Okay. So now we're in cache shell. Right, so okay. What do we need? Let's just stay focused. So we need okay, no dot files. So what does that mean? No dot files. Let's start at the top. Star should match to everything. Okay, we'll do that later. No more shebangs. Okay, to make it easier to navigate the system. So I want to make it easier to navigate the system. So I want it to like SK by default. And then we can just CD around. CD. I don't want to call this. We should call this like current. Current CD. Okay. Just make sure this is still working. Yeah. So I want to get the system name as well. So how do I get the system name in Python? I want it to be like this, like Jeff at how or whatever. Okay, I want to get the system and username, so I can say like user at system. Whatever. And we're gonna see if these just work to begin with. Yeah, look at that. I don't want Linux, I want my system name. I don't want... No, like, I want my computer name that I gave. Hostname, okay, so it's hostname. What the fuck? Why do you fucking suck it for that? That suck. Yeah. That's what I thought, cuz. Bro, why is my shit still called minor? I've tried to change my name a few times, okay. These are just constants, so these don't really matter that much. And then we can just put that up here. Here's our constants. And here's our shit here. And just like that. Just like that, we can do that print or that input right here. And we're going to say like this. And I mean, that's really it, right? Yeah. Cool. So this is nice. I don't really like this. Let's call this yeah, so I like this. We get the header, whatever you want to call it, prefix. Let's actually call this prefix. So we got a prefix kind of deal. And then we can start typing in our command. And that's just going to error out if we don't put in the right command. And then, yeah, this is just not good. This is not good. It's not good yet. It's going to be good. This is probably doing too much. This is probably doing too much. This is probably doing too much. Yeah, it probably is doing too much. That's fine. That's fine for now. There. We even using sys. We don't need to do any of that lock shit. So, what else we got on here? So, we want to make it easier to navigate. And also, I don't, it shouldn't have to, it shouldn't break if I type in a wrong command. So, we need to fix that. So, replace process. Get arguments from input. Get arguments. Get arguments from input. And this is going to... Yeah, I mean, that doesn't actually require anything. So we just get the arguments from input. arguments. So we get the arguments from input, the args from input, and command. If command is none, if command is not none, dude, this code is so stupid. It's process. We should actually call this spawn. Right? Maybe not. Get args from input prefix. Change CWD. Current working directory. Okay, here it is. Get closest path. So this shouldn't return none. So get closest path. Get full. Get full directory. Dir. Okay, so I mean, I don't know. That's fine. We don't need to do anything with that. Delete block. Oh shit. Space is out. So, okay, this is gonna break because it's executing invalid arguments. No such file or directory. So we get no such file or directory. It goes through all of them. This is like not nice. Just nice. And honestly, I kind of want this to be here. So we always get the arguments from the input. Okay, we're gonna print the arguments. Or else we're printing stuff. Okay, we're gonna say args, kept args. Sweet. We type the args LL. Then why? That's disgusting. get values none versus get values none. Get values none. Command is none. What is argue? So let me see what the args are. Okay. And we're gonna get the args. What is this? I don't really get what this is, to be honest. How do we activate this case? I don't really know how we activate that case. Okay, but we get executor and the initial args is get execution. This is horrible naming. That's of args 0. Okay. And let's print args 0. And what are the initial args going to be? So if we get execution full. Oh. This should be called like full path. I feel. That's fine. We'll just keep it like that. So we're gonna say get execution. And this might not do anything. Right, so we have to actually check, because we can't replace the process if this doesn't exist. So we have to just print the executor and the initial args. So that seems to be where it's crashing, actually. Yeah. So get execution is breaking. And that's probably because get full. We have to say return null. Do we actually have to say return none? You don't have to do that, right? You don't have to say return none yet. Oh. No, you don't even need that. What if you just pass? What if you just pass? No, you don't need that. Okay. So get closest path. That's where this is breaking. Um, input name, input extension. Oops. This is not good. I just don't like it. This code is not so good. Okay. So where is this breaking? Is it making it past this loop? It is. Which means, but it's not printing this. It's not saying cannot find. So, that's going to return none. And we're not doing any check to see if this is none or not. So, if, so print full. So I'm getting to that point. Which means this is breaking in here somewhere, right? For file and files is the directory, is all the files in the directory. Yeah, this is where it's breaking. So how? Why is that breaking? Wait. That's fucking why, because that fucking directory literally doesn't exist anymore. So we need to fucking fix that. Damn it. I don't know how to do this without restarting the stream. Okay, we're back. We're back, but we're not actually back. So I gotta restart this real quick. Let me restart this. Back. Hi guys. It's fucked up. Audio is super fucked up. Okay, now we're good. Okay. Apparently I'm supposed to eat now. Hi guys, I'm working on stuff. I'm making a show. Yeah, you can't. I can't exit batch code on the terminal. How Linux users breathe air. Yeah. My best friend. How to project is this to set up VS Code? No, this is Sublime. I don't use that crap. How's my voice?
Yeah.
No, I don't use.
VS Code.
How long you been coding? I think like 11 years now. Oh, llama. Oh yeah, sorry, I totally didn't see these comments. But so now we can execute. So my path variables were actually wrong. Yeah, these were wrong. Oh boy, this is going to be wrong also. I'm going to have to restart it again. Look, we're going to get another error. Yeah. Okay, let me restart once more. So we're going to comment this out. We're not going to have this one either, and we're not going to have this one either. View cached up Python. There we go. So that's good. Good. Let's see how we are. Yeah. How's the quality, by the way? This does not look very HD to me. This does not look very good. Wow, this looks fucking awful. Damn. What's the bandwidth? What? Why is it using AAC? It should be looking a lot better than this. Alright, so anyways. Now we're getting proper errors. Right, so typed arguments LL could not find LL. Right, so it couldn't find our path. So our this is going to return null. Right. We're just going to do that. Right, so we're going to get the execution. And, I mean, this is not very good. So if the executor is not, if there is no executor, not equal to none. Not equal to none should be the same thing as just saying if it exists. If it's not, nothing. So we should just be able to say if. And then if not executor. Just do this. So then we should say like if there's an executor, then we can do this stuff, right? And like if there isn't, it's not going to do this stuff, but it's just going to repeat, and we're going to go back to the same shit. So it doesn't do anything. So otherwise, let's just say like say malformed command or something. And we can just, I don't know, that's it. Like that's it, really? That's really it. And I want to lowercase these. Except this can't be lowercase. Yeah. Nice. So this is getting nicer and nicer.
It doesn't quit when we type something in wrong.
Oh, that's not good. Doesn't like that. Cool. And then let's make it kind of better to navigate. So we're gonna have to have some commands. Execute. I want to clean this up though, because this is just really nasty. Everything is just disgusting. It's not so nice. Args, if args. Why do we have to say if args? We can't. Um, what? That doesn't seem right to me. Need to make some people think it, but we shouldn't have to say if args, first of all. Let's just give us args. Args equals. And this should return So I think this returns none sometimes. So hmm? What? Oh, so you can just do that. Yeah, so you don't even have to check. You don't have to check. Just do it. Actually, it should not be here. It should be down here. Let it get input prefix split. What does split do? Split. Oh. So we split based off the space separator. Get the input. Split, and then we say if they're. I mean, yeah, we have to say that. If the length of the args is more than 0. I don't like this.
Hey man,
Why?
nobody came up there,
Where?
like to the shower.
What do you mean?
Did anybody come to the showers?
I don't know.
Like official people.
Fish people know. Well, I heard them cleaning, so thought they were here.
Like here or
Well, yeah, I mean,
this
they
morning?
didn't clean this room.
Like afterwards.
I don't know. Yeah. Get length. Alright, so see, 0.
My body soap and stuff I left there, it's not there.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you leave your pants in there also?
underwear.
Underwear?
Yeah, it's still there, but like
Oh. Keep the state in the stack or something. Do that later. Dictionary. Should be a table. Right, because And then actually, I don't like this. This is get lost. Okay, so what do we need? So just nothing. Like that just works, right? We need autocomplete. Oh God, what the fuck just happened? Look at that. CD, no such file or directory. Nice. Okay. So, if the length of the arc is 0 to the arc. I need to have like autocomplete. And I want to change this to my default shell. So we need to have the lock again. And yes, we need to have, so not the lock. Yeah, we need the lock. So try profile. If we're not locked, then we create the lock, and then we. I don't think this OS. That's fine. We're gonna do this stuff. Yeah.
Then, do you turn off the lights of that room whenever you see that it's on?
Which one?
The
Yeah, I do.
shop. Can you not turn off the
Okay.
fan?
Okay.
The fan should always be on.
Okay. No problem. Yeah, it's basically it's I3 for Wayland. It's nice. It I'm not so good at it, but it's fast. It feels a lot faster than when I was on Windows. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Okay, so we need to. I have not been productive, so no dot files. We don't even have like. We don't even have bash syntax. We can't even do pipes. Oh my god, that's so bad. We don't have pipes. We need a way to figure out if we're running a bash command. XT. Yeah, it's super convenient. Same type. A window VM. Yeah, I mean you can do anything. They do like what did they do? I don't know. It's just stupid. You can just do weird shit with it. Yeah. I'm not so fast with it though. No more shebangs. Okay, star should match everything. No more shebangs. Make it easier to navigate the system. So let's see. Let's see if we can just navigate the system better. So I don't want to do things in terms of what shell is this going to be. So I don't like this way of navigating the file system. I just don't like this. And I'd much rather have it be like this. Like imagine you just fuzzy find anything on your file system, and like just imagine, like so I have a crap ton of files, and hold on, something's like burning up. So yeah, I have a crap ton of files, and it's like if I want to find something specific, I have to go to like each folder recursively, here and then here, or like discography. And the point is, I already know what I want. Like I want to find some piece of music on my computer. Like, oh, that one song, that one Brazilian song. So I have to go to like audio, I have to go to music, and I have to go to Brazil, and I have to go to either like Catena Veloso or Astrid Google, whatever. I have to go to any one of these things, right? And it's like if I already know what I want to look for, I already know what I'm looking for, yet I'm bandwidth limited by having to navigate this file system, which can be arbitrarily set up. Like, for example, maybe on someone else's computer, instead of them having it in the music folder, maybe they have it in like the audio folder, like I do. And maybe they have inside of that they have a music, and then maybe they have artists, or they have album covers, or they have. The point is, it's completely arbitrary, and there's no way to really know, right? The only thing you know is what you're looking for. So given that you know what you're looking for, you should be able to just search it. Yeah, so this would be nice, right? So if imagine this, I want to search like some Brazilian music. I just search Brazil, and maybe I can search music. Maybe I can search. Maybe I remember. Oh, who is it? Lorindo Almeida. Right, and then now, like, it's showing all these folders, actually, just not a very good example. Like, I just say Lorindo Almeida. And look at, we just have the album right here. Like, this is the entire album, just like that. And I want to be able to just go to it directly. Instead of having to CD into it and stuff. So, I should just be able to say this. Lorindo Almeida. And then, yeah, like classical current. Like I just could say classical current. And that just takes me to it. Or I could say like Love 2D projects. And like I'm in my projects folder, just like that. And that's just so much nicer. It's just so much nicer. But in order to do that, like, you kind of need to make your own shell. Because there's no way to change directories externally. You can't change directories externally. So it's like really annoying, right? Just because of that problem, I have to create my own shell, which is just super inconvenient. But I don't know, what are you gonna do? Like, that's just the way it happens, I guess. This is actually okay. So this is void Linux. Void Linux. Enter the void. Where does it say that? I swear to God, it used to say that. Yeah. What? I guess it just says it here. Anyways, enter the void. So, yeah, void Linux. I super recommend it. It's super nice. No more shebangs. So, yeah, we don't like shebangs. Well, I like Void because, I mean, I used a lot of different distros as well. I was on Debian, I was on Ubuntu for my first time. I was on Arch Linux, Gentoo. What else? Fedora, I think. But I found that Void is has very sane defaults for me. And it's very lightweight. It's fast. It's resource efficient. And it's actually, I find it to be the less constraining out of any distro that I've used. Because like the problem with Arch Linux, for example, is that you can switch things out. You know, they say it's super customizable and you can switch things out for whatever alternatives. But I always found that something broke because it was expecting like the mainstream version. Like doas is an alternative to sudo. And I can't really remember, but just like so many things depended on sudo. Or sudo, whatever you call it. And on Void Linux, it just works. Like everything just works. I can replace things. I can completely strip the system of so many things, and it just still works. So I would say that Void Linux is more like orthogonal, and things just work independently so much better. Whereas Arch Linux is like kind of a spaghetti, more like a spaghetti code or something. And it just felt kind of less stable because of that. But yeah, Void, I love Void. I really love it. It's really something else. And it's like, fuck, I really don't have many packages. Right, I only have 100 packages? That's so crazy. I have like 100 packages. It's so insane. Yeah. So that's why my preference is void. Yeah, that's crazy. I only have 100 packages. I'll be right back. Yeah, I just prefer void. So it's nice. Hmm. How's the quality? Why does it look so bad? Okay, so what do we need? So we should be able to list. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just see. Let's just see. How do I? Okay. How do I run a command? Wait a minute. No. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Okay. How do I get that output of the command? subprocess. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to just create a new command called oop. Do this shit. Do this. Do that. Do this. Do that. This. Okay. Do this. Because it completely breaks everything. Because it sucks. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna run it. And your command is gonna be sk. So process run sk. Capture. Okay, capture. Let's see. Oh, that's what it means. And it's going to print that output. So we're going to get std out. And oop, lol. We're going to get that. Just the path. And then that should never error. That should never error. I don't think that should ever error. So this can go at the top. Yeah, that's never going to error. And we're just going to right, so you get the path. So let's actually just do this. Def get path. And then just call this sk. We're going to call this get path. I'm going to say def sk args. Return. I don't know. We're just going to say change the CWD to get path, and we're just going to say and this shouldn't be sk. This should be like cd actually. No, this should be like nav. So let's just nav. invalid directory, right? So we're gonna get the invalid directory get path. So we have to take the directory. This is gonna be path, and then directory equals get directory. Like that. Look at that, it's just nice. It's gonna say it's missing. That should not be missing. Print directory. What are we getting out of it? Ooh. Yeah, that should always have a after the path. Hmm. Maybe maybe it doesn't need it. Path is length. Do we need it? Do we need it? Do we need it? I feel like we should have it. I feel like it's wrong that it's not giving it to us. Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong. Yeah. Yeah. So if it's a directory, then it should have if return and we're gonna say and we're gonna just print the path. Well, if path is equal to this shit, then we return this. And if path nav to, let's say here, What the fuck? Okay, so that's giving us healthy paths now. So now we're getting healthy paths. We can get a path, and then we say, okay, after we get the path, we're gonna get the directory. Say print the directory. We say that. We're gonna get the directory of this. So we can toss like that. Get directory. This should have slash at the end of it. Yeah. Here. Yeah. Good. And then we're just going to change your directory to the directory. But why isn't it changing? Why? Why isn't change CLVD working? Nav change. Ah, it's working now. Did we have that shit commented the entire time? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Why is it not working? I don't know why that wasn't working. Anyways. Like, it's just working. So I want to go to Audacity projects. I just want to go to love projects. Oh shit. I gotta eat, man. Yeah, it's getting late, so I might. But hey, like, this is nice. Look at, we can just navigate our directory now. You can go to mail. Now let's go to, what's a really deep directory? Like, no, VK Quick. Bam, we're in VK Quick. VK Quick. Bam. Oh, shit. Oh god, it fucking froze. Why? What the fuck? Okay. Well, VK Quick's broken. Dude, it's fucking broken. What the fuck happened? Kill that shit. Kill it. I don't know what happened, but VK Quick's broken. So let's go ahead and navigate to our love projects folder. And then we'll go to love. We'll go to navigate to non-Euclidean. Let's just say .love. Anything that has a .love. CPM render. It's not fucking working. I don't know why it's not working. Wow. Everything seems broken. Anyways, I'll figure it out later. Looks like it's good. Doing good. All right, I'm heading.